Hi guys, I wanted to thank each of you for taking time out of your busy holiday schedule to join us on this event, this business launch for Jamie. I am so glad to join you virtually and tell you a little bit about my story. But first, Jamie and I know each other from junior high. We actually rode the bus together, and we've recently connected through Facebook and even more recently rekindled a friendship through Rodan Fields, which is something that I really love. It's just another perk about this business is rekindling old friendships and also making new friends. So anyway, so my name is Katie Peters, and I am coming to you from Southern Illinois, close to St. Louis. And I have always struggled with acne as a child, and then even into my adult years, I was still struggling with acne. And my husband and I, he was a former Army, and we have traveled the world, and I had seen dermatologists and estheticians and so many different people and so many different products, but I could never seem to get rid of the congestion that was always built up on my face. And I just thought that that was the way it was. I thought that was the way my skin just would always be. But then in December and January, December of 2014, January of 2015, the acne was not just congestion, but I began to see a rash on my jawline and my neck that I just could not get rid of. Funny enough, I was using high-end products from an esthetician who had also sold me makeup, primer and powder and foundation, all of that, so that I could use high-end makeup to cover up what the high-end products were not getting rid of. So I was desperate to get rid of what was on my jawline, and my husband and I were both friends with a relative by marriage on Facebook. If you haven't heard from her yet, you will hear from her. Her name is Annette Carter. And we were seeing these posts on Facebook, and he wanted me to give it a try, and I kept telling him, no, I just don't believe those before and afters. They're way too good to be true. There's nothing, I've tried everything. There's no way that these work. But he convinced me that this is what I needed to do and gave me the okay with spending the money. So he actually was the one who reached out to Annette for me and asked her to give me a call. And when we spoke, Annette was like, oh, you should sell. You would be so good at it. And I was like, no, I am not selling skincare. I am not going to be another person on Facebook selling something. But she said, okay, well, let's get you started. I began with the Unblemished regimen, and I saved all my boxes. I was going to return it if it did not work. But the amazing thing is that within a week, I was already starting to see some improvement in my skin texture, and also the purging was happening, and so the congestion that had built up in my pores was starting to actually come out. And somewhere around day 50 or 55, Annette reached out to me again, and she said, so what do you think? And I said, I cannot believe how my skin looks now. I am so happy, and sign me up as a consultant. I want that big discount, and I want the $9.95 kit. I want all of it. I want to try every product. I know it works now, and I am super excited to get started. So that's my story. I have been a consultant since May of 2015. And I am really excited to be on this journey with Jamie too, because she's had a lot of very similar path as I have. So I wanted to share with you some of my favorite kind of extras. We have the regimens, and Jamie's going to talk with you about the regimens, but she also asked me to share with you a little bit about some of my favorite products. And by this is by this is by no means all that we offer. We have lots of products, sunless tanner and lotions, and for body lotions, sunscreen, all kinds of different products. But one of the must-haves out of our line that's not a regimen is we have a multifunction eye cream. So here is a tub of this. I personally use this every AM and PM. It gets rid of fine lines and wrinkles. It gets rid of, I'm not wearing any powder or anything like that right now, but it gets rid of fine lines, wrinkles, puffiness, dark circles, all of that. This stuff is absolutely amazing. I love it. I always have a few extra in stock just in case I happen to run out. Another one of my favorite products is our microdermabrasion paste. It is an excellent exfoliant. I actually use this in conjunction with the Unblemished regimen when I first began Rodan Fields. It has a sugar salt scrub, and you can use it anywhere on your body. And it's just a really great addition to some of our other products. And I personally use that probably twice a week just to kind of exfoliate the skin and get rid of that top layer. And then one of our newest products that was launched actually in October of this year is called Lash Boost. And I'm going to show you. It's kind of like a wand, like mascara. It has a little brush, and you wipe the excess off, and then you brush it over your eyelid, the top eyelid. You do this on your freshly washed face, and then you do it PM, and you do it nightly for about 8 weeks, and then you can do it anywhere from 2 to 4 times a week after that to maintain the use. But there's been a lot of people, and Jamie will show you some before and afters, and you can ask her about it. There's been a lot of people recently who have had amazing results with Lash Boost, showing with longer looking, fuller looking lashes. So anyway, thank you again so much for joining us on this event. It didn't take up too much of your time, so I really appreciate you sticking with us and learning more about the products. If you have any questions, I am also personally on the event, so you can reach out to Jamie, but don't be afraid to reach out to me if you need to. I am more than happy to answer any of your questions to help Jamie out with her event. Have happy holidays, and thank you again.